So guys, here's the Swagtron. It's the EB7 Elite. This is a small little bike, but we got it. We're going to open it up, see what we have. We'll start out and just take it apart. So, not a real big box. First of all, we'll get the straps out, get everything out of the way. Shouldn't be too hard to open. A little thing in the back here. Have a couple staples in here. I think we can just pull it up and get them right out of there. There we go. Come right up. There we go. Start pulling all the goodies out. Generally, there's just a bunch of stuff in there. Let's lay it on its side. I found in the past to open these up the best way. I'll flip this over here. Oh, that's orange. I love that orange. Let's get it centered on my little table. I got a little coffee table here. I want to be able to show it to you guys. All right. You start out with, you always have some good packing stuff on it. Just start pulling all the goodies out. What I do is, all this packing stuff is really great. It's keeps everything in shape so it don't get monkeyed up. I'll just check each piece of cardboard as I pull it apart. It's not too heavy. It's about 40 pounds. As a bike goes, it's not real heavy. I see the seat post here. There's the seat. Generally, we replace these seats because they're not as soft as I would like them. Don't feel bad, but what we'll do is we're going to try it. It's got your different numbers for your different heights and stuff on here. It's got a reflector. Stay safe. We'll bring out the rest of this. Stop, another piece of cardboard. I always check the cardboard as I go. Make sure I'm not missing something. Let's see what's in here. Anything? Nope. It was just a filler. All kinds of zip ties and stuff that we're taking apart. All this is protection. Just so it don't. I think what we're going to do here, we're going to slide this all the way out of the box and get it out here where we can see it better. I've always figured out laying it on the side is the best way to take things out. Tires are going to need air in them, as always. Let's get on this side over here. There we go. I wonder if it'll stand up. There it is, standing up. Now, if you wanted to see the dimensions for when you put it in your car, I'm going to measure these here. Take off some more of this protective wraps. Looks like we've got a battery. Here's our battery on the side of it. This is actually the battery charger. Get it out there. It's nice and tightly packed. This looks like the instruction manual. Let's go ahead and open that up. I like to look things over as I open the package here and just see what we have. Here's a, it says Swagtron. This tells you a little bit more about it. We'll look at this a little bit later here, but a little more about how the bike goes together. We've got some instructions here. Now, I did download the manual. I always do that. Oh, I've seen this. They have this coloring book. If you have kids or something, you want to color that. I probably won't be doing that, but they sent it. It's kind of cool. And along with your instructions. Now, this should be the charger. Let's open it up and take a look. Just a standard charger. Cord plugs into the wall, and this plugs in here. And this will plug into the bike. So we'll get most of this stuff out of the way as we go. Get rid of more of the packing. There's not too much to put together from what I've read. It's basically a few little things put together and it's done. I love that orange. That orange is a great color. EB Elite. A couple more pieces here and we'll have it all unpacked. Really doesn't take a lot. You switch around to this side over here. All the packing goods off. They pack them very nicely. You know, you don't want them all scratched up. Brand new bike. And got a couple more pieces here. It's got keys. Now the only thing the keys is really used for is to take the battery in and out. The battery locks in place, so that's what the keys will be used for. There you go. What I want to do here, I'm going to grab a tape measure and let's see how wide this is all together. It's a total just about 19 inches. I believe it'll slide right in the car. That's the nice thing about it, because you want to take it out on some other trails, so I'll be able to slide it right into the car and go right some other spots. Let's kind of move some of this stuff out of the way. And check on open it up. Get the box here. Make sure there's nothing more in it. I don't think there is. Just some cardboard pieces and packing strips. Now let's see about opening it up. Probably the easiest way would be to do it on the floor, but I might try it up here, just the heck of it. And you see it's folds in two right here. The battery lays right in here. It's a small battery. That's what the key's for. You can open the key up there and able to take the battery out. Now we should be able to just slide it. I might have to again take it off of the table here. Maybe it'll fit. And lock this together. A little clip here. There it goes, and it's locked together just like that. Just like that. I think right now I'm going to go ahead and set it on the ground because it's got a nice handle at the top here. See this little handle? Isn't that cool? In the back here we've got, it'll set a little better once I get it pumped up, but there it is. Let me go ahead and, what I want to do, one of the first things I always do when I get a new bike, it's not been turned on or nothing, but I'm going to take and plug in and start charging. Takes approximately 5 hours to charge it up. I'll get my little cords on done. EB7 Elite Plus. It's a cool looking bike. We'll get it together a little bit more here. Plug that into there. Plug it right into the wall. I see the light's green right now. It'll turn red here as soon as I plug it in. Let me figure out where the plug-in is. It's either on one side or the other. Here it is. Right here's this little, has a little thing. You undo that. Plug it in. This should turn red, and it does. And let it start charging. We'll see how long it takes to charge it up, but I'll finish putting it together. I'll put some air in the tires. Now the air, I did another video on this little unit here. This is called the Woowind. This is really cool. They say between 40 and 65 pounds. Right now, for the first time, I'm going to put 50 pounds. You turn it on here, hold down. Yeah, see, I got 50 pounds here on the bike. So I'm going to screw this in and go ahead and fill the tires up to 50 pounds. Screw this on. This is a great little thing. It'll tell you what pressure it's in there now, and it'll pump it up and then take it up and stop at what point. Like I said, I'm going to put 50 in it. Pretty hard. 60 is quite a bit. They said up to 65. And that's 50 pounds. We'll check it out at 50. There we go. Undo that now. Put our cap back on, and we'll do the front tire next. That's the back tire. 48, almost there. 49. There we go, 50 pounds. We have the front and back tires now set at 50 pounds. They said they tell me between 40 and 65. I kind of went somewhere in between. All right, let's continue on. We've got to set the handlebars up, which is very easy. All you have to do is just pick them up. Hold this thing, and it's locked in place. Center them up here, and this little latch here will latch down. And that's pretty much got it in place. I've got the seat as low as it gets. Let's just sit on there a minute. I have a feeling it's still going to be too high. It's not bad, but I like them pretty low. So let's just see how high it is. If I can get a 28 inch, it's pretty good. See, it's not bad, but it's a little high. I'm going to see if I can get it a little bit lower. I'm probably going to end up switching this seat out for another wider seat that I have, that they're so much more comfortable. Now we have to get the pedals out. You pull them out and they clip in place. Same with this side, there's the same thing. And the pedals are all in place. Back in. Now it doesn't have no fenders. Fenders would be nice. I try never to ride in the rain, but if I was, this way the fenders keeps water from it. I think there's some aftermarket ones that you can get, but the bike's really nice. We're just going to see if we can get that seat down. I think we can a little bit lower, or we're going to maybe be just switching it out to a wider seat, because this seat I definitely is not wide enough to what I like on it. So we'll continue. We're going to do a little monkeying around here, see how we can tweak it. I always have to tweak bikes to get them to fit the way I like them. So continue on. We're going to keep on working. I'll show you everything else. I have wait till it charges up before I can show you the rest of the keys to the control panel. I know we have a horn here. We've got a Shimano 7-speed. For the back, you can change it up. This is a 3-speed. You can pedal assist, or you can just ride it flat out. This is the throttle on this side, but we're going to continue to look at this over. All right, up here on the dash, this is your control panel. It has 2 keys. Those keys just barely used for the battery, to remove the battery out. And disc brakes. It's got a Shimano 7-speed for the rear end, and it's pretty cool. You can just hit these up and down. You pull it this way, hit the button this way, and it moves it right back down. This is your throttle grip. It has a horn. We'll try that out there as we get the battery charged. It has a nice little reflector at the top. I'm going to be adding a few things to it. I have a little computer, a bicycle computer, keeps track of your miles, how fast and where you've been. I'm going to be adding a mount for that. I use that on all my bikes. Well, that's what we got so far. Now I wanted to show you a little bit about the display board here. We just got done riding. We have rode just over 15.32 miles, and we're down to just like 1 bar. And I only ran it at mode 1. Now I'm going to show you the different modes here. If you hit the plus button here in the center, see I got mode 2, mode 3, and that's your 3 modes. Back to you can go all the way back to 0, and 0 is no help at all. To turn it off and on, this left button here, you hold that down and it's off. That turns it off. Turn it back on, hold it again, and we got back on. Now we're on, this is how many miles we've put. We put 50 miles so far on the bike. Now I can switch this over, the trip. Now see, I reset the trip each time you restart it, so the trip is now at 0 because I just restarted it. Volts, we're at 34.7 volts. This is a 36-volt battery. And minutes, how many minutes you've been running it. Right now it's only been like 29 minutes there. And we're back to the regular one there. The top one will show you how many miles per hour. If you hold the throttle for about 7 seconds, the cruise control will kick in. A little thing will come up and say cruise, and then it'll maintain that speed, which I really like that feature. It's really handy. You can get into the P settings. In the P settings, you can change the metric to imperial. You can change the brightness of your camera. So, you know, there's a few things in the P settings on it, but that's how it works. It has a horn. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's got a cool little horn. Of course, your 2-disc brakes on it. I've added a mirror. I put a mirror on all my stuff because it's you got to be able to see behind you. I've changed the seat around. I put a thicker seat. It's got the Shimano 7-speed thing. To change to go down, you hit this button here, and this will take it down. To go back up, push it back up, and you're back up forward on it. I run a computer on here. This will keep track of my miles and that, and I upload it to my computer, but that's just something I've added. I put a little baggage on the front to carry a few tools and stuff out, but that's a little bit about just the dashboard. Here's the bike. I want to show you the seat that I put on it. I put a wider seat. It makes it so much more comfortable to ride. I've done that on all my e-bikes, is put a wider seat on it. I've adjusted, this is a little shock is over in the back. I've got that adjusted pretty good shape now, and you can see it's got a kickstand on it. That's really great. I did ride this in the dark the other day because it has the headlight on it. Headlight is awesome, and I could see plenty good there riding around the dark. And then I had this bag. I threw this bag on it that I put a few little tools and stuff on it just in case you need it when you're out riding around. But after 50 miles, I'm really liking this really well. Made a few adjustments. This is the Swagtron. It's a really neat little e-bike. I'm liking it a whole lot, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Hey, if you liked the video I did on this, give us the thumbs up, the like. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. Hey, we do all kinds of videos. Check out our videos. We got playlists. I got a couple other e-bikes that I've done some videos on, and we do a live stream every Monday evening at 6 p.m. and then we do a little truck driving thing on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. So come back and see us. We appreciate it. Lucky Dog is a friend for everybody. So God bless each and every one of you. I'll see you on the next run.